If you've ever wondered how to do a storytelling rap, you've clicked on the right content because mastering the art of storytelling in rap isn't just a skill, it's a journey to becoming considered one of the absolute GOAT level rappers and a true icon in the music industry. And at the heart of storytelling in rap is the transformative ability to weave narratives that captivate, challenge, and resonate with listeners on a profound level. Now, as YouTube's most subscribed channel for rap coaching and learning how to rap, we've dedicated a decade to honing the craft of aspiring rap artists, guiding them through the intricacies of lyrical prowess and narrative depth on the mic, and much more. So with over 10 years of experience, we've distilled the essence of what makes storytelling in rap so powerful and so memorable. In today's episode, we're unveiling 7 secrets to mastering storytelling in rap, drawing on examples from the greatest rappers to ever grace the mic. So we're not just teaching techniques, we're offering a blueprint to etch your name among the stars of rap history as we describe 7 secrets for learning how to do a storytelling rap. Now, before we begin, be sure to hit a like for this video because it helps push us in the algorithm to provide you with more lessons on how to improve your rap skills. And if you yourself are ready to start a full-time rap career as a rapper through storytelling, click the first link in the video description to get discounted access to our 6-week artist to amateur course, and in just 30 minutes a day, know how to become a professional rapper. With that said, let's get into step number 1 on how to do a storytelling rap: set the scene. Quite naturally, in any storytelling, whether that be rap, film, or just telling your homies about your day, the best way to start is to set the scene. In other words, to give context to where the story takes place so that your listener can go through the emotions of the story along with you as you tell it. Without a doubt, this is a technique Nas demonstrates with unparalleled skill, particularly on the 2 versions of NY State of Mind that he has released. These legendary tracks aren't just about painting a picture, they're about creating an immersive experience that pulls your listeners directly into the story's heart. And by embedding specific evocative imagery within his lyrics, Nas sets a high standard for aspiring rappers looking to enhance their narrative depth. Just think about how NY State of Mind Part 2, the track that begins Nas's underrated 1998 album I Am, starts. Broken glass in the hallway, bloodstained floors, neighbors, look at every bag you bring through your doors. Lock the top lock, mama should've cuffed me to the radiator, why not? It might've saved me later from my block. The mention of broken glass in a hallway and bloodstained floors instantly transports the audience to a place where violence and danger are commonplace, suggesting a world where the innocence of home life is marred by the harsh realities waiting just outside of your door. Similarly, the lyric "Neighbors, look at every bag you bring through your doors" hints at a community engulfed in suspicion and fear, where even the mundane act of carrying groceries can be scrutinized for potential illicit activities. Therefore, in secret number 1 on how to do a storytelling rap, emulate Nas's method by selecting words that do more than describe, they should encapsulate the essence of the environment, making it pulsate with life. Through detailed descriptions and sensory language, create a world that your audience can not only visualize but feel, making your storytelling in rap profoundly immersive and engaging. However, don't limit yourself to always having to make every description 110% totally accurate, because sometimes it's about providing the emotional truth rather than the literal truth, which is explained in the next step on how to do a storytelling rap. Don't be afraid to bend reality. Bending reality in storytelling rap is a method where the lines between truth and fiction blur to weave engaging tales. To employ this bending reality technique in your rap, start by anchoring your narrative in genuine emotions or experiences. Then introduce fictional elements as needed to amplify the drama and intrigue. This is probably best exemplified in the career of none other than Slim Shady himself, Marshall Mathers, Eminem. The track "Stand" narrates the saga of an obsessive admirer, merging authentic emotions with a fabricated storyline to craft a story that is both gripping and unsettling. Eminem's genius lies in his ability to tether listeners to reality while leading them through a meticulously constructed fictional universe. In Stan, the story's intensity is encapsulated when Eminem describes the climax of Stan's obsession and despair with, "It's too late, I'm on 1,000 downers now, I'm drowsy," and the haunting revelation that Eminem had actually met him before but didn't know him. These lines not only advance the story, but also deepen the emotional connection, illustrating the catastrophic consequences of Stan's fixation. But Eminem's adeptness at this technique extends beyond Stan, also shining through in As the World Turns. In this song, Eminem mixes exaggerated fictional scenarios with elements of truth, engaging listeners with his unique blend of humor and horror. So go back and study those tracks, that rhyme, and you'll see that by employing detailed, vivid storytelling, you can create a delicate balance that feels authentic yet enthralls with its narrative creativity, making your work both relatable and captivating. But in order to have that perfect scene setting and fun bending of reality, of course you'll need to have exciting characters in your storytelling rap, which is described in the next step on how to do a storytelling rap: develop your characters. In the realm of storytelling rap, the art of character development stands as a cornerstone for crafting storytelling raps that truly resonate with the audience. The Notorious B.I.G., particularly through his tracks like Warning and I Got a Story to Tell, showcases an exceptional ability to breathe life into his characters, making his stories not only compelling but also deeply immersive. And by infusing his characters with depth, complexity, and authenticity, Biggie paints vivid portraits that engage listeners at every turn. In Warning, Biggie masterfully sets up a tense scenario with an early morning phone call that serves as a sign of danger. The dialogue and detailed descriptions immediately immerse listeners in the rap's bars, presenting characters who are not only integral to the unfolding drama, but are also relatable in their reactions and motivations. The story revolves around a friend warning Biggie of a plot against him, highlighting the loyalty and tension within their relationships. This nuanced portrayal of friendship and betrayal, yet another rhyme, adds layers to the characters, making the narrative rich and engaging. Similarly, in I Got a Story to Tell, Biggie shares a complex tale involving a liaison, we'll call it that, to avoid getting demonetized, with a woman who is the girlfriend of a New York Knicks player. The storyline weaves through themes of deception, bravado, and the unexpected, with Biggie characterizing himself in a cunning yet charismatic light, and the story's brilliance lies in its vividness and the detailed setup of its characters, from the unsuspecting Knicks player to the woman caught between two worlds. So to emulate Biggie's approach in your own storytelling, prioritize the development of rich, multifaceted characters. Draw inspiration from Warning and I Got a Story to Tell by creating characters with their own voices, backgrounds, and motivations. Now, in some ways, the best way to go about developing your characters is to give them a built-in interesting storyline, which is sometimes called an arc in Hollywood, which is described in secret number 4 on how to do a storytelling rap. Follow a narrative arc. In storytelling rap, crafting a well-constructed narrative arc is essential for maintaining listener engagement from start to finish. When crafting your story, structure your narrative with a distinct beginning that sets up the conflict or theme, a middle that builds tension and develops the story, and an end that resolves the narrative and leaves the audience with a lasting impression. This setup is known as an arc, sort of like a football going up from the quarterback's arm through the air into the hands of a receiver, aka the arc of a pass, and Kendrick Lamar's The Art of Peer Pressure is a prime example of how a clear beginning, development, and conclusion can draw listeners into the storytelling rap's journey. To apply this in your own storytelling, observe how Kendrick sets the stage in the beginning with a portrayal of camaraderie amongst friends and homies influenced by the environment of Compton. He introduces the theme of peer pressure with lines like, "Everybody got a story, we all trying to make it," and this sets the context for the story itself, highlighting the influence of peer pressure on decisions. As the story develops, Kendrick dives deeper into the consequences of those influences, detailing a day influenced by his peers, leading to activities he might not engage in alone. And the development phase is crucial. It's where the tension builds, exemplified in Kendrick's case, recounting the events that escalate with intensity and capture the listener's attention with unfolding drama. Then the conclusion brings resolution and reflection, with Kendrick looking back on the events, pondering the impact of peer pressure on his actions. This reflection provides a satisfying closure to the narrative arc, leaving the listener with something to ponder. So just like Kendrick Lamar, use your narrative arc to take your listeners on a journey that is engaging, thought-provoking, and deeply memorable. However, your actual narrative arc is only as good as the stakes, aka the emotional weight and intensity of the situation you provide. So in the next step, we'll discuss how you can increase the emotional intensity of your narrative to guarantee that the audience will stick around when you learn how to do a storytelling rap with step number 5, work with conflicts and resolutions. In storytelling rap, the theme of conflict and resolution is crucial for crafting a track that captivates the audience. When crafting your story, introduce a central conflict early on and let the narrative build around this problem. As you lead your audience through the story, ensure that the resolution, whether hopeful or tragic, offers some form of closure or commentary. A good track to exemplify this is Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby, which tells a poignant tale of struggle and survival that grips the listener through its unfolding conflict and eventual resolution. To effectively use this theme in your rap, observe how Tupac introduces conflict right from the beginning. The story of Brenda, a 12-year-old girl who becomes pregnant and is abandoned, sets the stage for a storytelling rap filled with societal and personal struggles. The resolution, though not conventionally happy, provides closure to the story he's told, and in this approach, as seen in Brenda's Got a Baby, not only does it engage the listener, but it also prompts them to reflect on the deeper themes presented in your rap. But in truth, what Pac is doing in this track isn't just telling dramatic stories and then resolving them, he's also building an emotional connection with both the characters and the audience listening, which is what you'll need to learn to do a storytelling rap. So let's build on that in the next secret: build emotional connections. Emotional connection is a vital element in storytelling rap, where the ability to evoke deep feelings can significantly enhance the listener's connection to the story, and to evoke emotions effectively, you need to draw from your own personal experiences and emotions that are genuine and relatable. And Kanye West's Hey Mama serves as a great example of how a personal and emotive storytelling track can resonate with an audience. To harness this emotional power in your storytelling, consider the raw honesty and affection Kanye West expresses towards his mother throughout the song. He shares his personal anecdotes and praises, such as the lines, "I was 3 years old when you and I moved to the Chi, late December, harsh winter gave me a cold. You fixed me up something that was good for my soul. Famous homemade chicken soup, can I have another bowl? You worked late nights just to keep on the lights. Mommy got me training wheels so I could keep on my bike." These lyrics are not just words, they're heartfelt expressions that many can relate to on a personal level, tapping into universal themes of love, gratitude, and the desire for parental approval. Furthermore, Kanye's delivery of these lines, combined with the song's melodic backdrop, amplifies the emotional impact. So when crafting your own stories, think about how the combination of lyrics, delivery, and music can work together to deepen the emotional connection with your audience. Furthermore, if you're wondering exactly where to get your stories from that are real and authentic, but maybe more exciting than the first thing that pops into your head about your day, don't be afraid to do a storytelling rap about something that actually happened in real historical life, which is what we'll describe in the final secret for how to do a storytelling rap: weave historical themes into the track. Incorporating historical themes into your rap storytelling offers a unique opportunity to deepen the story, connecting personal experiences with broader societal context. And this technique not only enriches the story, but also fosters a deep connection with listeners by reflecting on shared histories and social issues. Tupac Shakur's Changes serves as a paramount example of this, where Pac mixes his personal perspective with broader social and historical issues, addressing racism, poverty, and police brutality. And by using this approach, he blends the themes that create powerful storytelling and rap that are both timeless and profoundly relevant even today. Similarly, Lil Baby's The Bigger Picture mirrors this technique by tackling contemporary social issues, particularly highlighting the 2020 BLM protests against police brutality. Like Tupac, Lil Baby uses his platform to address systemic issues, reflecting on his own experiences and the broader context of social change. His lyrics shed light on the ongoing struggles against inequality, resonating with a sense of urgency and a call for action. So, while Lil Baby's storytelling rap is grounded in the present day, it echoes the historical struggles depicted in Tupac's Changes, creating a bridge between past and present social issues. Therefore, by drawing on your own experiences and connecting them to broader historical stories, you can create songs that are not only deeply personal, but also universally resonant. So come back to this video training anytime you're wanting to beef up your storytelling rap. And if you're an artist ready to take your art more seriously, visit the video description to get direct training now on discount. I've been your host, Drew Morrissey, the big homie Drew for How to Rap. I'm out.